Hi, I'm Marty Nemko, talking to myself, an open journal entry. I was about to make an entry in my journal today and thought it might be helpful to you to see it. So even if it's at my loss of my privacy. Marty, you've got to accept that you're so out of step that you'd be wasting your time and your effort trying to convince even individuals of your rectitude. And regarding policy, it's going passionately in the direction of the opposite, yet more anti-merit redistribution. I'd be fighting a tidal wave and get drowned in the undertow. So I need to keep the duct tape over my pen and my mouth, even with most of my friends. When you told people you just had your 75th birthday, not one person said, "Gee, you look great," or even, "You look good for your age." Yeah, I am bald and I am wrinkled, and at times I do feel old, although not most of the time, yet. But there's no avoiding that the sands in the top half of my hourglass are draining. And we men have less sand to begin with. We live 6 years shorter, and the gap is increasing. And our shorter life is spent in worse health. Yet the National Institutes of Health, major source of health research funding, spends much more on women's health research than men's. By the way, I have citations for these assertions in the text version of this, which I'll post below. When women have a less deadly deficit, say they're underrepresented in STEM, there's long been massive redress. Just Google women in STEM and you'll see. Yet when men have that ultimate deficit, we die younger and live our last years in worse health. What we see is another run for breast cancer. Oh well, that goes in the category of fighting a tidal wave with my thimble. I shouldn't. Marty, you're better at accepting your wily troll having deplatformed you. If someone likes a piece of mine that I've written, great. If not, I'll just keep writing. Marty, you only need to lose maybe a half dozen pounds, but you probably should do it. You're already seeing signs of aging. I'm guessing that my body will be a little happier if a little thinner. That said, my doctor said that at my age, probably better to be a few pounds overweight than under. As usual, I'll probably end up being reasonably good, but cheating. I can't resist, for example, bread. I go through life often mildly sad, even though, as liberals would say, I'm privileged. I view my privilege as coming not from my race or gender, but because I inherited a good brain, good health, and drive from my amazing dad. Despite his being in the Holocaust, having no education, dropped on a cargo boat after the Holocaust in the Bronx without a penny to his name, and speaking not a word of English, he lived an unusually productive, long, and kind life, even for somebody who was born to, quote, privilege. Millions of people say their parent is the greatest inspiration. Me too. Okay, that's my journal entry for today. Is there anything here of value to you? In any event, that's talking to myself, an open journal entry. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have a broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel, and certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 35 books. Perhaps most relevant is How to Do Life, but all 35 are on Amazon. In any event, I thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.